What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Richie Ruckus.
Richie Ruckus
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Richie Ruckus. We are back here today. It is Wednesday, January 10th. Me and Aisha literally just walked in the door from our trip to Atlantic City in celebration of her birthday, which was January 5th, just 5 days ago. Before we jump into this video, there's a few things I want to touch on. One, thank you guys for getting me over 1,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me and everybody who's been helping my channel grow. The Sneaker Things hoodie will be shipping out next Wednesday. Everybody who ordered will be getting their tracking number sent to their email on Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. And last but not least, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Hit that thumb up if you're feeling this video, and follow your boy on all social. So first things first, we're going to be jumping into an early look preview of the Dragon Ball Z collab with Adidas. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the ADIDAS PROPHERE cell from the Dragon Ball Z collaboration, my initial thoughts on it, whether it's a worthy cop, whether you should buy it or not, and just pretty much my initial thoughts on the sneaker. Before we get into that, I did receive a package in the mail today, and I do want to go over that with you guys today. My boy Patrick, better known as Midwest Native, is an up-and-coming clothing designer, and I met him at the Lapstone Hammer 2-year anniversary party. We just him and his girl were there, me and they were there. We kind of just clicked, started talking, mutual interest in fashion, clothes, both big admirers of John Geiger. So a friendship, you know, was born that day between me and him. We stay in touch constantly since then. He's from out in the Pittsburgh area, and he sent me something today. He let me know that I was going to be getting it, but it's from Anthony's Locker. It's a boutique. I think it's kind of like a consignment shop out in Pittsburgh. I'll have all their stuff linked down in the description, as well as Midwest Native, so make sure you give both of them guys a follow. And he sent me a package. I opened it up already because I wasn't sure what he'd send. He just said he was sending me something. I didn't know if it was going to be something I wanted to do on today's vlog, or if it was something I was going to put in a vlog at all. But lo and behold, very dope thing he sent me, and he didn't have to do it. And it's just cool to meet new people and become friends with new people, and I really do consider him a friend. So it's just really, really dope, like with this whole sneaker and fashion, just everything brings people together. I know we, you know, spew hate a lot, and it's just good to meet new, genuine people to bring into your life. And, you know, I'm just thankful that me and him, you know, forged a friendship. That being said, he sent me this dope Supreme corduroy hat, and he just knows I love Supreme. He knows that if you know Richie Ruckus, I usually have a Supreme hat on my head, and I just thought this hat was a very dope thing. He didn't have to do it. I greatly appreciate him for sending it. So, one more time, Midwest Native, my boy Patrick, he's a very dope dude. Go give him a follow. Go give Anthony's Locker a follow. So, the ADIDAS PROPHERE is going to be part of the Dragon Ball Z Adidas collab. And I have mixed feelings over this. It brings us to the topic of like hype beast and genuine fans of something, and, you know, stuff being exploited. As you guys know from my channel, I am a huge fan of the ADIDAS PROPHERE. I already have 3 videos dedicated to it. I have the preview before the sneaker was released. I have a review and on foot of the black colorway. I have a review and on foot of the gray colorway. So as somebody who loves this silhouette regardless of hype, you can go get either one of them colorways sitting on any sneaker shelf in any store right now. But now that the Dragon Ball Z collab's happening, 2 things come to mind. 1, should you buy the sneaker if you're not a Dragon Ball Z fan? 2, should you buy the sneaker if you're not an ADIDAS PROPHERE fan? My answer is kind of no. If you don't like the ADIDAS PROPHERE, then you shouldn't be buying this. And I feel like people who are Dragon Ball Z fans, this is cool exposure into the sneaker realm for them. And, you know, Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon and video games and comic books and sneaker people alike, we're all kind of like nerdy in our own little space, in our own little world. And, you know, just we live, breathe, and eat this stuff. Whether it be a comic book, whether it be a sneaker, whether it be, you know, video games, Pokemon. Like I said, these groups of people are little cults and little subdivisions and of the real world. And so I feel like it's cool to bring Dragon Ball Z into the sneaker community, just like it was cool with Cole's collaborations with sneakers. And I didn't go after the Cole's Jordan 4 because I'm not really a fan of the Cole's dolls. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, I've been rocking with Cole's dolls forever, and I have to have this Jordan 4. Jordan 4 is probably, it's definitely in my top 10 Jordan, but it's lower on the list. Now, had it been a Jordan 1, a Jordan 3, a Jordan 11, I probably would have been clamoring for the sneaker, and I probably would have went and got it. Now, I'm not saying that if you're a Jordan fan, you shouldn't have went after the Cole's Jordan 4. I'm not saying that at all. But there's people who just want that because they're hyped. They don't wear any other Jordan 4. They don't really like Cole's, but because the sneaker is so hyped, they go after it. And that's what I fear with the ADIDAS PROPHERE. But if you're not a fan of Dragon Ball Z and you're not a fan of the ADIDAS PROPHERE, you shouldn't go after the sneaker. Just like, there's not really a sneaker model that I absolutely loathe. I'm just trying to off the top of my head. For instance, the Pharrell tennis shoe, I can't wear them. They don't look right on my feet. They're too narrow. I'm not really a fan of that sneaker. Now, Dragon Ball Z does a collab with that sneaker. I wouldn't go anywhere near it. Even if it was hyped and it was so limited, I wouldn't want to go get that sneaker. Now, me being a PROPHERE fan, I do want that sneaker. I think the colorway is so sick on this Dragon Ball Z PROPHERE model. If this is in fact, you know, the definite colorway that's coming out, I'm a fan of that sneaker. Now, I don't know nothing about Dragon Ball Z. Like, I don't have any of the human race Pharrell NMDs. I try to go after them every once in a while. I don't have any. If there's a Dragon Ball Z collab on that, and there's the PROPHERE Dragon Ball Z collab, I'm going after the PROPHERE collab. Not because I think it's going to be the easier cop, or not because I don't want the headache of having to jump through hoops to get a sneaker. Just because a sneaker's hype doesn't mean that you have to have it or you should have it. And I just feel like that's a big problem with sneakers. And a big problem with people in the sneaker community. They feel like with this hype, they let it drive their life. They let it control their life. And, you know, there's hype machines out there to pump stuff up and to make you feel like you have to have something. Like, I'm not going to go spend an exuberant amount of money on the Pharrell NMD Chanel collab just to come on this vlog channel and tell you guys that I got the sneaker. There's no point in that. None of yous, for the most part, should be able to afford that sneaker. I know damn well I can't afford that sneaker, but what, me go drop a boatload of money on that sneaker just to come on YouTube and flex? And that's what a lot of people do. And I'm not like that. You guys know me. If you've been a fan of this channel from, you know, its inception up until now, I'm not. There's hype stuff that I like, but that's not what drives me. That's not what, you know, makes me want something or desire something. I just have a strong love for sneakers, and it's something that is deep rooted in my youth, and it's something that will forever be a part of my life. But I'll be damned if I let a sneaker's hypeness, you know, dictate what I buy. And that's the problem with a lot of people with sneakers. Now, there's people who are fans of Dragon Ball Z and sneakers, and the sad thing is that some of them people are going to get screwed with this release because hypebeasts, and I use the word hypebeast loosely because I don't even like using that word, are going to be jumping all over these sneakers because they think there's going to be a resale, or they think they're going to have some crazy limited expensive sneaker on. You guys leave comments down below. Let me know if you think that I'm wrong or if you agree with me. I just don't think, if you're not a fan of the PROPHERE and you're not a fan of Dragon Ball Z, you really have no reason to go purchase this sneaker. Before we get out of here, guys, if you've noticed, I am rocking the Jerry Seinfeld Sneaker Thing shirt. I'm still on the fence on whether I'm going to do a release of this sneaker. There will be a poll on my Instagram story, so make sure you guys go check that out and go vote. Let me know if you guys want me to make this a wider release. But I'm going to get out of here. Until tomorrow, I'm Richie Ruckus. Peace!
Richie Ruckus.